video. Hi, I'm Lisa, that girl Lisa. Welcome back if you're a current subscriber, and welcome if you are new. I'm glad to have you here. Today is going to be a departure from what I normally do as far as my videos go. If you're a current subscriber, you know I do fashion hauls and Amazon, things like that, but there's another side to me and what I do, and this will give you an inside look at that and kind of explain what I mentioned in my other video about the awards gala. To the new group of people, or my locals here in Middle Tennessee, this video is really just as a keepsake for them, for the experience that we've had over the past 6 months. It's been a wild ride. It's been fun, and hopefully we'll continue to do it. So just to explain a little bit, in May of this year, I had an idea, and I didn't know where it was going to go, but I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and I knew that if I wanted to, then others wanted to as well. So to explain, here in Middle Tennessee, in Nashville, in North Nashville, well, there's lots of cities around that would go to this mall. We have a mall called Rivergate. It's in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. It's kind of on the border of Goodlettsville and Madison. So they are closing the mall. We don't have a specific date yet, but it's within probably the next couple months or so. We grew up in that mall. It was built in October of 1971. I was born in 70, so my entire life I have shopped in there with my parents. You know, when I was a teenager, they dropped us off, hung out with our friends, and then when we were old enough to drive, it was the place. So if you're Gen X age, if you're one of my current subscribers and you're Gen X age, then you probably did this, you know, hung out at the mall, you cruised the mall, and that was our place. There are so many memories, friends we have met, some people have met their spouses there. It was just something that we did. And even when we grew up, we got married, we brought our kids there, and we just have so many memories. So we've known for a while that it was going to close. My youngest daughter, she worked in the mall at like 3 different places. She was a manager, assistant manager for, I think, maybe 6 years or so. But she had come home one night, this was in May, and she told me, she said, well, we got our final date that our store is closing. And it was in August. And so she went to bed or whatever, and I was, of course, you know, up late, not being able to sleep as I do often. I started thinking, you know, we can't just let this place just fade out into nowhere and just die. You know, it meant too much to all of us. So I said, man, I wish I could cruise the mall one more time. And then I said, why can't I? Why can't we do that? So I said, okay, how do I go about this? So I created an event on Facebook and called it Let's Cruise Rivergate Mall One Last Time. And went to bed, okay? The next morning, my husband kissed me goodbye. I said, take a look at what I did on Facebook. And he said, okay. So he texted me later, or he called me. He calls me on my way to work. And he said, that's a pretty cool thing, you know. And I was like, oh, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, it took off. More and more people started, you know, responding to it. Either they're interested or they're going for sure. Well, it took on a life of its own. That was about a month prior to the date of the cruise. The cruise was June 20th, 2025. So I promoted it like crazy. Every few days, or at least once a week, I would just blast all the community Facebook pages with the event, with details, with everything. And people started, you know, messaging me and sharing it, and it just went crazy. So by the time the event rolled around and it got close, there were 7,000 people that either were interested or that confirmed to go. So I'm like, okay, just because they interact with the Facebook does not necessarily mean they're going to go. So I was hopeful. And this whole time, you know, there was only a handful of stores in the mall, but I encouraged everyone, go in the mall, do some shopping, see if we can, you know, give them some business again. I pulled up, started coming in. So we went in the mall. People started piling in, piling in, piling in. They estimated 10 to 15,000 people showed up. It was the most incredible night. Everybody was happy. Everybody was waving. Everybody was hanging out in the parking lots. There were people lined up around the mall in lounge chairs to look at the cars, because there was a lot of show cars there, and collectors and things like that. So it was, there were children there. There was grandparents there. There was everybody, all age ranges. It was a night that really I could never have imagined. The response that I got afterwards was incredible. I mean, I was blessed over and over and over again just by the messages that I got of how happy, and just to relive a little bit of that 80s life or that 70s life, whatever your age was in your Gen X range there. But it was incredible, and I hope the pictures and everything do justice. Well, then I hear that we were nominated for the best event for 2025. And I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. Well, then I hear that we're in the top 3. And I'm like, okay. And it was the CMA Fest, the Cheekwood Christmas, which is very popular here in Nashville, the Hot Chicken Festival. I mean, so many staples of Nashville. So then I get a phone call from the Tennessean and from, you know, who was holding the event that they hold it every year. And they were like, we want you to be here if you want to be here. So I was just, you know, making contact with you. And I was like, I would love to be there. So me and my husband was like, yeah, we're going. Let's go. And we actually won. I was the only, I think I was the only one there that was not a business, because there were 149 categories and each was a business. That's what it is. The best businesses and events held by usually businesses. But yeah, it was incredible. So rewind back to after the event. There was a lot of people that did not get to go. They were very disappointed. They missed it. They either had to work or whatever. So they kept asking, can we do it again? Can we do it again? And I was like, well, the name of the event was Let's Cruise Rivergate Mall one last time. I was like, we can't do it again. So I said, unless it's, you know, I might consider me doing it if it was for some sort of special reason or some sort of theme or something like that. So the closer we got to the holidays, I thought, well, let's do it again and have everybody decorate their cars. I thought about it and thought about it. I said, okay, let's do it. So this time around, it was Please Come Home for Christmas, the Encore Cruise. So I encouraged everybody to decorate their cars if you wanted to. And I knew that we could never replicate what June was, because it was too epic. It was too large. It was just organic how it grew. But it was a really good turnout, and it was last night. It was a special night because we had the last official Santa that the mall had. Dillard's at our mall is going to stay there. They own their property, so they're going to remain there, and they wanted to be a part of it. And they offered their parking lots for food trucks or whatever, so we were able to get some food trucks and have them there as well. But Santa went in Dillard's because they had the original chair, the Santa chair. So he was able to go in and take some photos with adults and children, and it was very touching. I have all the video there that you'll see. He requested he would like to walk the mall one last time. So we walked with him, and It was very sweet and it was sad at the same time. We're going to do a revamp of the whole area. So, I mean, I'm hoping that it'll revitalize Rivergate and get the shoppers back there. That's my hope, and I hope it does. Probably what I'll do is let the video play. I did some editing and put the video clips together. It starts in June with the first one, and it'll go through the last night. Now, something ironic about this whole thing is that probably if that didn't happen, or I had not gone through with my idea, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, because I have been wanting to do a YouTube channel for several years now, and I never did. Fear, whatever. That little voice in your head that says, don't do that. Nobody's ever going to watch you. Well, I listened to it then. So, but when this happened and this was a success, that has led to two other things, which is a Facebook group. I needed a hub for all the Gen X people that wanted to stay connected after this cruise. So I created a permanent Facebook group, which is Gen X Rewind of Middle Tennessee. We have almost 5,000 members now. They share videos, they share just whatever. I mean, the whole thing is just wonderful. It's a good time. We've done a couple of different events. We did a skating night, and then we also did an arcade night, which has been totally, it's been fun. We met a lot of great people. But so if you are watching this and you're in the Middle Tennessee area, or you used to be in the Middle Tennessee area, then join our group and hang out. So then, like I said, that has led me to think, well, why don't I go ahead and do a YouTube channel? All that can happen is people don't watch me. So, I mean, there are worse things. So, yeah, I've been doing this since August. I started this. So, fashion hauls, budget, clothing, things like that interest you, then you can subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that very much, and I would like to have you join the video. If you're not part of the group, then I hope you enjoy it. You may remember times that you had when you were a teenager, but I will see you after.
I'm saying let's go. You're saying maybe. Let's find a disco. You're stuck at home being so lazy. Hey. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some.
We have the nominations for Best Local Event with Cheapwood Holiday Lights, CMA Fest, and the Rivergate Mall Cruise. And the winner is the Rivergate Mall Cruise.
Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go.
This past summer, thousands of people cruised around the Rivergate Mall for one last hurrah before it's torn down and transformed into a new development. If you missed out on that nostalgic event, don't worry. You have another chance to go cruising. News 2 Sophia Radeball tells us more about this Christmas cruise in this afternoon's Neighborhood News in Madison. Sophia.
Hey there, Tori. Well, this summer's cruise around the mall was the talk of the town. It was so popular, it won the Best of Music City Choice Awards for the event of the year, and now it's happening again this weekend. Here's video from this summer's cruise. Organizer Lisa Scheller says the Rivergate Mall holds so many memories for people who grew up in Nashville. She says this summer's cruise brought back so much joy for people that they want to do it again and allow people who missed it the first time to experience that same joy, and this time it'll be Christmas themed. Now the cruise is this Saturday starting at 4 o'clock and going until whenever people want to leave. Scheller says she hopes whoever comes can live in the good old days for just a couple of hours.
A feeling of friendship, that was the meeting place. Before, when you were little, you went shopping with your parents. When you were, not old enough to drive, you would go, your parents would drop you off with your friends. It was the hangout,
And people coming to the cruise are asked to decorate their cars for Christmas. And Scheller says this will officially be the last cruise before construction starts at the mall. Danielle?
Look at that. Oh, he went to give you a kiss.
The whole world knows it well as Saint Nick or Père Noël. And once a year he'll go barreling through the snow. From house to house he'll go, putting on his show. Don't ask me how he's done in time. I just know he seems to do just who is on his merry way? It's Santa, who wants nothing more than bring you joy. Who has got a flying sleigh but Santa, who keeps track of every girl and boy. The whole world knows him well as Saint Nick or Père Noël. And once a year he'll go barreling through the snow. Who makes every Christmas gift? It's Santa, who comes down the chimney late at night. Who gives every heart a lift? It's Santa, who is pulled by reindeer on his flight. From house to house he'll go, putting on his show. Don't ask me
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang.
Gonna miss you.
For days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strain. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
So thank you for watching. To my current subscribers, thank you for indulging me with this departure from regular programming. If you're new here and you would like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you want to subscribe, I am That Girl Lisa on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Give me a comment. Let me know, did you like the video? Did it remind you of when you were young and used to go cruising, or whatever you used to do when you were young? But thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.